Yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys can hear me. You get these headphones in, turn this beat up, and my eyes. I know you guys are like, we can't even see you, coach. I know you can't. It's cool. Let me just get this adjusted a little bit better. Try to get this chair up, you know. Anyways, good morning. Welcome everybody to 10 at 10 on 6:50 in the morning. I think it's just we're gonna keep the name for nostalgia purposes. But it's good to see everybody this morning. Good to see you guys. Let me turn this music down. It's loud. No, that's the mic. It's way loud in my ears, so I gotta adjust the volume anyways. Anyways, good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see everybody today. I haven't really looked at any of my accounts except for like Saturday night. So it's good to see you. Good to see you. What up, Travis? Loyal, man. Loyalty. Good to see you, dude. I gotta get this thing these coins up and running real quick, or else people will be mad that they're not running. And that's the last thing you want, is non-running coins. But what I'll probably end up doing today is, I know it says like miss the market. I don't know why I put that, because I did miss the market open. It's been a rough long weekend. I was expecting to get some rest, and I didn't get any of it at all, and that never makes for the best week ahead. I was actually low-key expecting to like literally just chill the entire weekend, and my wife had her friend come over yesterday and we made slime, which is cool by all means. I enjoyed it, but also recording on your day off is not my idea of a day off. I had fun recording, but now I know that I gotta edit this video and all this kind of stuff, and I'm not really looking forward to it. And the creative process of YouTube, the thing that I dislike the most is editing videos. Don't mind filming, don't mind recording, but I hate editing. So that's probably what I'll be looking for, hiring someone here in a little bit with that, just because it's just like everything about editing video makes me not want to do it. Yo, I got like 6 subscribers yesterday. Come on, baby, update. I don't even know. It's too early. It's too early. It's too early. But it's good to see everybody. Feel free to drop the likes. The coins are up and running. And then I'll hop on the screens here in just a second. So let me just get logged in as far as I can, because it's one of those mornings that I'll probably end up, oh man, my ear itches. Head yeah, coach. Head up, coach. I think that's what he meant. Yeah, you know, that'd be good. That'd be good, guys. Yeah, sure. I don't know what the heck I just did. Yeah. Anyways, good to see everybody. Probably what I'll do today is actually look more into big lots. I'll probably actually review their 10K, and then use that as a video that I'll film later today so that I could release tomorrow, because time management is of the utmost importance. I gotta turn that off too. My brother's not live anymore. Not this morning. I'm gonna hop on Robinhood really quickly. Let me just turn this off. All right. Let me log into Robinhood. I know that Robinhood's account's probably down today. You just get that sneaky feeling, you know? It's when you know. Hear ya. For sure. I mean, it's therapeutic for me, but like, you gotta understand when you've done 320 videos or so. It's like, I know how, like, you know when you hop in front of a camera, people are, and then you like hear the playback of the recording, you're like, I sound like that? Like for me, it's like I have no question or concern about how I sound on camera versus how I sound in real life or in my head or whatever. So because I've heard myself for the last 300 days talk, I don't know, you really, I guess, get to know yourself. Learn the way that you talk. Very interesting. All right, let me go ahead and switch over screens here. One like, that's a reward of 500 coin. Oh man, I put a space in there. And then we'll also do 300 because of the yawn. Yeah, there we go. Even though the market's not, for me, I mean, I'm sure that it's up. I should call I should change my channel to the average Joe trader or something like that. Average Joe investor. But I think that's already actually a channel. So then I would be out of a. No, that'll be fine. Cool. Anyways, what up? Welcome to the stream. Hero is always the new kid on the block, because I don't know how to go. I gotta go refine the place to go find how to change that. No one currently is the vault owner right now. Anyways, this is Robinhood. Say hi, Robinhood. Hello, Robinhood. Good to see you. Looks like you're down a few bucks, but that's not that bad. That's nothing to sweat. And we're on the rise, so there's a few things that probably dropped today. For some reason, both of these did. They dropped 5%, 6%. Probably just a sell-off or something like that, or they announced that they're gonna do a more selling of shares or something. So, as you can tell, it usually happens around this time, anyways. So here's the 1 year from last year. So, not concerned, but they just have like a sell-off every so often. Yeah. So that's that. Let's go look at, I'm going to pull up Big Lots 10K real quick. I figure since my wife's invested, I should know Oops, sorry about banging that mic. Another yawn. Cause we're made in America. Anyways, good to see everybody. If you're watching the stream and expecting to collect coins, you gotta be an active person in the stream, which means that you gotta comment like every single 5 minutes or so. Which honestly, you could probably get away with just checking your coins every 5 minutes. So if you wanted to do that, by all means, I'm not gonna hate. Go to the investors tab down here. Annual reports. Right here. This is the one that we want. Click here to have one mailed with you within 12 minutes. Yes. Why not? Hard copy. You taking off? Yeah. I guess. I'll be right back. Gotta put the bike and the wife in the car and the wife's bike car or something. Anyways, I didn't fix it. There's some more stuff that's wrong with it than what I can do. So it's going in the shop. The spokes, the tire actually like wobbles back and forth. So that stuff's gotta get fixed also. Needs to be true again. I'll be right back. 5 minutes. What up, guys? I'm back. Yeah, so the bike needs a little bit more truing on the spokes and that kind of thing, and I'm definitely not going to learn how to do that for now. So, take it to the shop. What up, gringos? Good morning, man. Some morning this morning. Good to see you, dude. Right now I'm trying to get Big Lots to send me a hard copy of their 10K. I just gotta go to the public register. View order. Check out now. Yeah, I'll create an account. Wonderful. Yes, okay. I'm gonna get him to send me one. Why? Why not? If it's free, right? Mobile number. Wow, how's it know all this stuff already? I do not wish to receive text messages. I hate when people send me text messages. Please send only new material on this order. Any specific instructions? Are you a student? Yes. I still am a student. Oh my goodness. How did you hear? Link. Submit. You have been logged out and will receive a confirmation email shortly. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I feel like, hey, you know what? It's free. Not invested into them, so the following annual reports will be mailed from our warehouse in Connecticut 1 business day. That's cool. I don't know why that's important, but it is cool. All right, we'll go look at the 10K. Oh my goodness, man. I love these because it's like a sales pitch in the very beginning on why you should buy them. So it's like, yo, like, look, strong company. Like, look at this. The nice, cool bed. I haven't been to Big Lots in a minute. We are a community retailer. Dear shareholders, friendly, trustworthy community. Core values, focused. And then they have like a personal story. Hello. This is just all like hype right here. Financial highlights. And then here's where it really starts. Right here. There you go. Wait, is this the annual? This is not their 10K though. I don't know what the heck I'm looking at. This is not what I'm used to looking at. This is weird. Director's compensation. Represents less than 1% of outstanding common shares. Cool. So this is kind of how it breaks down their compensation and stuff, and how much they get paid. Sorry, called in to a move meeting with my boss. For sure, man. Peace out. I'll see you later. Good looking, Travis. Thanks for chilling for a little bit, man. Aren't Big Lots all returned items from other stores? It's similar to Dollar General. So yes and no. It's like a low cost retailer, I think. Pure compensation data. Yeah, so they're gonna be similar to like Dollar General. I don't know why it got Abercrombie and Fitch in here. Dollar Tree, Family Tree, Ross, DSW, Burlington Coke Factory. So a lot of those are going to be in the same kind of place. I hate when they try to sell it though, like I probably should just go here and go SEC filings. Don't want to go to the annual report. Forget that, man. 10K right here. April 3rd. There we go. Yeah, they're I don't think that they're just like resellers from return items, but it's definitely possible that they do that. So I'm not gonna knock it. I'm just saying that in my experience, I haven't seen that. I'm sure that they do resell some stuff though, of course. Well, wouldn't you? So I'm gonna pull up my trusty dusty stock investing sheet here. These numbers are not accurate today, so don't worry about them. Big Lots right here. Oh man, another yawn. Wow. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that reward for 500 for that like. Yo, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you guys for all them likes. So what I would say that they do is they offer products. They're a retailer, so it makes sense that they sell hardware. I would say that their customer is, I would say, the end consumer, us. I would say low income consumer, because they are a cheaper. They're like a Dollar General or a Dollar Tree. Low income consumer. So low income or middle class. Their industry, I would say retail. They're a corporation, obviously. They're incorporated, so that means that they're a corporation. See that? INC, corporation. Their geography is probably America, but we'll go ahead and read through it and see if there's even any more. I gotta get rid of that, or else I'll be clicking on that one all day. Let me zoom in on here so you guys can actually kind of see what's going on. He's like, Coach, can't see anything. You guys want to call him? Go ahead and give him a call right here. No. Alrighty. Traded on the New York Stock Exchange. It kind of tells you, especially how when they say we, us, our, it means big lots. Discount retailing right there. We evaluate and report overall sales merchandise performance based on the following key merchandising categories: furniture, seasonal, soft home, food, consumables, hard home, and electronic toys and accessories. And that kind of tells you basically a breakdown on everything that they do. So they do retail, but that's what they sell. Right here, furniture, seasonal, these 5 categories right here. In May of 2001, Big Lots was incorporated in Ohio and was the surviving entity in a merger with Consolidated Stores Corporation. By virtue of merger, Big Lots succeeded to all the businesses, properties, assets, liabilities. Okay, cool. So that's just telling you what happened in 2008 when they merged. Real estate. Here's the following, like real estate, all what they owned. The stores breakdown. So it looks like they're pretty much all over the United States. Based upon this, is what I would assume. 1,400 stores, basically one in every single state. I would go and safe to say that their geography is America. They're not specific to any one location. Sorry, I don't know why I'm on here. And then as far as their status, they kind of alluded to it up here. Right here. Discount retailing. So I would say maybe a leading discount retailer. Let's see, 33 operate in 4 states: California, Texas, Florida, Ohio. Net sales from the stores in these states represent 34%. So no more sales is coming from a different state or anything like that based upon. So it's basically breakdown by percentage. It would be pretty safe to say we have a concentration in these states based on their size, population, and customer base. There you go. Associates, they had 34,800 active associates, comprised of 11,000 full-time and almost 24,000 part-time. Approximately 68% of the associate employees throughout the year are employed on part-time basis. Yep, temporary associates are hired. It's cool. I love these things because it like really gives you a breakdown, a really keen look into what a company does, basically everything. We operate in the highly competitive retail industry. We face strong sales competition from other general merchandisers, discount food, furniture, and arts and crafts, and online. We operate an e-commerce platform which faces additional challenges from wide range of retailers. Yeah. Purchasing. The goal of merchandising strategy is to consistently provide outstanding value to our customers in all of our merchandising categories. We believe that we have achieved this goal by reducing our reliance on sourcing merchandise through closeout offerings and expanding our planned purchases in most merchandise categories. So they used to. I'm sure that they used to, but it looks like now they don't specifically just buy closeouts and that kind of thing. We have expanded the role of global sourcing department and assessed our overseas vendor relationship. We expect to import partners to responsibly source goods that our merchandise teams identify as having our desired mix of quality, fashion, and value. During 2017, we purchased approximately 25% of our merchandise directly through overseas vendors, including approximately 17 from vendors located in China. Additionally, a significant amount of our domestically purchased merchandise is manufactured abroad. As a result, a significant portion of our merchandise supplies is subject to certain risks described in 1A risk factors, 10K form. Yeah. The majority of our merchandising offerings are processed for retail sales and distributed to our stores from our 5 regional distribution centers located in Pennsylvania, Ohio, Alabama, Oklahoma, and California. We selected these locations centers to help manage transportation costs and distance from distribution center to our stores. While certain of our merchandise vendors deliver directly to our stores, the large majority of our inventory is staged and delivered from our distribution centers to facilitate prompt and efficient distribution. Cool. Good for them. Advertising and promotions. Another element of our marketing approach focuses on brand management, communication directly to Jennifer. Our message directly to Jennifer through social and digital media outlets, including Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, and YouTube. Our marketing program also employs a traditional television campaign, which combines strategic branding and promotion elements used in most of our marketing material. Our highly targeted media placement strategy uses. Okay, so then there you go. It was 1.87%, 1.8%, and 1.8% of the net sales. Seasonality. I like going into the risk. What up, Gisters? Welcome to the stream, man. Good seeing you, dude. Right now we're looking at Big Lots is 10K. So I'm working on my value analysis. That's going to come out probably tomorrow. Cross my fingers. Hopefully this gets finished. But yeah. So the risk factors. These are the interesting things. We cannot guarantee that any looking forward statements will be realized. Obviously, like people, when someone comes like, yeah, we're headed this way, people are like, yeah, okay, great. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Nah, but basically that means that the statements of where they're headed, that's their plan, but obviously things change. Like, makes sense. Businesses have to adapt. They can't predict. They try their best to predict, but they can't always predict. If we are unable to compete in a highly effective discount retail industry, our business and the results may be materially adversely affected. We compete. Oh my goodness, another yawn. Tell me, please tell. Oh man, I just typed in reward. please explain. I'd be interested to help you out. Oh man. Employ real estate and other aspects of business companies. Some of our, yeah. Omni-channel retail marketplace. Our business results may be the mobile computing with saturation of mobile competition retail. So insurance programs. So all these are. I put 2000 in there, and it's bring the 2009 in cash and not in portfolio. So Big Lots is, I gotta work in a house psycho. And if you, okay. So they did change it to where, oh, I want to click login, my bad. So they did change it on M1. I'll just go ahead and jump on here real quick to help you out. Yeah, I know. Oh, that's because it already exists. That's because I'm trying to sign up. Wrong page. Gotta work in an hour. So the way that it works now is that they have that. So with M1, you don't deposit it directly to. So you can deposit. You can either fund a pie or it goes into your cash account. So that's probably what you have it going to right now. I could be completely wrong, but it's probably have it go into your cash account. Like she's got 7% sitting in cash. So you got to click buy sell, I think, and then just continue. So like she's only got 7 cents. So 0.0. So she's gonna buy whatever out of her pie. Orders must be greater than $10. Okay. So yeah, that's exactly. So you just go to buy sell, and then you just basically type in the amount, and then you just fund the pie. From my understanding. Because they changed it because people were like, well, we don't want to just continue throwing money into these portfolios. Like, for instance, if there was a downturn in the market or whatever and they wanted to keep it cash, there was no way to do that on M1. And so that was, I think, a big thing that people wanted, was to be able to hold it in cash. So I think that there's a way to automatically have that set up. So click buy sell. I think, I don't know if it's on, maybe it's, I'll get on the mobile and see if it's, I got a little bit of battery left on my mobile. No, I don't got anything. How's it? I'll try to do it real quick, but yeah, buy sell, and then I think you can just click continue, and then it'll probably give you the option to buy and sell the entire, or buy the entire pie, or something along those lines. That's just the way that it seems like to me. They did make some changes, so when they had the updates, yeah, buy sell, and then I think you just type in the amount that you want to fund or whatever. If not, just go ahead and give them a call. They'll help you out, man. So I haven't seen that problem because I haven't been using M1 for literally, but I haven't even actually funded the account yet, so I'm still waiting for that to come through. But obviously I got it set up, so we'll see. But that's, yeah, I would just go to buy and sell. That's probably where you need to go. Let me know if that works, and if not, then we'll move on from there. So we'll just call a leading discount retailer. So obviously I understand it. I think Last night we went to go get some food, and like it tasted good, but you know when you like have burps in the morning and like it's like literally the taste of what the food was last night. I hate that. And I brought a water bottle out here with me. Let me go grab that water bottle real quick. Wow, 6 people liking and only 2 likes. Come on, guys, hit that like button. Yeah, so it's possible that it still is pending. It's probably still pending then. I don't know, when did you fund your account? It was showing in cash speedy. It was already been passing by. Guess not. Why I didn't see it withdraw. Yeah, so it probably just hasn't cleared both accounts. When did you open up your account? Because it probably just hasn't cleared. That's what I would assume. What up, Slash? Welcome, man. Good to see you. Thanks for jumping on, man. Good morning. Looking at big lots. Yeah, usually on the opening deposit, it takes like 3 to 5 business days for that account to get funded. And then what they do is they turn it into, well, from what I've seen with other companies, is they'll turn it to an instant. So when you make a deposit, they loan you that money, and then once the deposit comes through, then they just pay off basically the loan. So they give you leverage, basically, is what it's called. So like for instance, if I like made a whatever $20 deposit on Stash right now, or actually Robinhood too, is they would say, here, you get that money instantly, but then like in 3 to 5 days they're going to expect that money to come in there. So yeah, and they only have one trading window. Yeah, which I mean, like one trading window is, it's like, why do you need, if you're not day trading, then why do you need like more than 5 or like, why do you need more than one trading window anyways if you're literally investing for like 5 years or longer? Like, come on, yo, you know what I'm saying? That makes sense. Don't think you need more than one trading window, because then next thing you know, people are like, oh well, I want to set limit orders, and then next thing you know, it's a slippery slope, I think. And if you just go one trading window, that's it, and then all that kind of stuff, I think that it really limits the ability for people to try to trade.
And now it's just like,
there. So
man, you gotta have that time where you just like disconnect from the scene, just the race.
man, you just gotta have that time where you just like disconnect from the scene.
You know, but you have to step away from it.
Man. I gotta go to, oh my goodness, finance. Well, on my MT computer, I just found the buy sell section is showing $200 available for buy orders, but under that it says M1 will automatically one's remaining cash. Should I give it time and just let it do its thing? Yeah, I would just wait. I would wait until tomorrow. I don't know if it, I don't know when you opened your account, but it doesn't seem, it seems like there might be something that it's probably nothing to worry about. It's probably just either the money hasn't showed up yet, or you just got to authorize the buy and sell or something like that. But I would just, if you have time today, I would just give them a call, kind of ask them what's going on with it. that's what I always do if I have a question that I don't know. M1 Finance Chicago. There you go. Yeah, we just that's the that's the M1 customer service number. They're probably open right now, so swing by, give them a call. Tell them Coach sent you. Yeah, actually, I was really digging Big Lots when I looked at them the other day. I like really need some coffee, like really bad. Okay, so that's already all set up right. Wow, I already did that one, and did I do this one? Yo, I did that one. Wow, I did all these already. Yeah, so the reason why I thought it was good, the reason why I'm looking more into it is because the return on capital employed is 25% or 26%. Let me zoom in on here. I don't know if you guys can see that or if it's behind my head, but it's like 26%, 28%, and then 29, almost 30% return on capital employed. So, like, for me, that was like, wow. And let me go look at the free cash flow, capital expenditures. Yeah, so I did do that one. I did that one also as well. And I did this one as well. Did I do tangible book value? Stockholders' equity? KCoin. Yes. By the way, thanks for the like. Oh, just gave away 5,000 coins. That's enough. That's enough. That includes the like, and that includes the yawns. My typo, your reward. People are going to be so mad that I'm just giving away 5,000s at a time. When Keith pays, my check be looking like phone numbers. It's on the balance sheet. Um, 669, yeah. 650 630 000 720 470. And they don't have any intangible assets on their books, so interesting. And then we're gonna go look at, we gotta go find the fully diluted shares, how many fully diluted shares they have out. This is always a very, very frustrating part on 10K, because yeah, like you wish that you would be able to just like search it, which you could potentially, but it's always diluted. Like good, probably like 22, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and see if we can narrow it down a little bit more than that. 12. 13. Diluted shares. It's probably here. No. I know it's definitely on the statement, so. I like when it just explicitly says in the this many diluted shares. Diluted. I gotta zoom out. Sorry, I can't focus on this. I gotta be able to see a lot more than that. I will do it will do its thing. I mean, yeah, it'll do its thing. So this is average weight of common shares outstanding in the thousands. So it looks like diluted shares is 4,300, well, 43 million shares outstanding. So we got to put that in here. Which we'll go over to here, and we'll type these into there. 4330000 on 45974 and 5096400. Boom. Gotcha, guys. Thanks. You're welcome, man. That's why we're here. So as far as growth and income per fully diluted share, you got 16% and 29%, so that's pretty good. Apparently, tangible growth in free cash flow per tangible book value is okay. Apparently, it went down negative. That makes no sense to me. Where the heck is this guy freaking doing his math? Okay, why are you different? Oh, growth in free cash flow. Yeah, because there was no growth in cash flow from the year prior to this year. That's why it went down. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So there wasn't any. So there was negative growth in free cash flow per fully diluted share, but I mean, that's one like little dot against it. Growth in book value, it didn't really do anything. 2015, 2016, but in 2017 it increased 9.9%, and then growth in tangible book value, which doesn't make sense. Why this is getting a kind of jumpy and weird. Obviously, 2015 is not gonna register. Why is that one a different? Oh, because I never put in. Oh my goodness. Because these should be this. I was like, these should be literally the same numbers. Now that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, I'm like, these should be the same exact numbers. So a diluted share is basically everything that is out there. So it's everything that could be awarded with like stock options and all that kind of stuff. So right here is the basic. So this would be like shares outstanding would be the basic. And then diluted shares would be like what shares are like could be awarded to the CEO. All that kind of stuff is all out there as far as like all the stock options that employees have, all that kind of stuff. Is all included in diluted. Yeah, it's just so it includes a lot more information than just like what the public owns. So that includes, yeah. I think in my book he really addresses it, but I want to make sure that I'm right because diluted share. Our total common shares of a company, not only shares that are currently issued or outstanding, but also shares that could be claimed through the conversion of convertible preferred stocks or through the exercise of outstanding options and warrants. There you go. That's what it is. So it basically means like oops, totally turned up volume. So it includes a little bit more. That's why I think that he uses it instead of just shares outstanding. No, I forgot where it was. Gringos. I'm waiting for M1 to verify my bank. I'm waiting for tomorrow to call because I did it on Friday. Wow. We're making moves, man. Making M1 moves in the world. I low-key might apply for a job with M1. We'll see, though. I told myself if they have a position open right now, that if I told myself it was still open on Friday night, then I would apply for it. So I figure it might be fun. Nah, I think it would be way cool. The small bank deposit takes a few days. And then we got to do their equity, debt to equity ratio, income statement. So we just got to find their, we already know their book value, so now we just got to find their liabilities. Total liabilities. 982139000. So they have a debt to equity ratio of 1. It's pretty good. Nothing over 2. Right, Green Ghost. Right on. So as far as breath analysis goes, I didn't really see anything that said, this is where it kind of gets a little bit interesting, because you really got to do a lot of reading to, like, you got to kind of like read stuff and be like, is that what they're saying? Like, what are they actually saying? I just need to grab this thing real quick. Not because I need to like catch up, but in here he talks about certain terms to search, to kind of like streamline it a little bit. And if I don't know the names, then how am I gonna speed it up? Future performance. I'm just talking about suppliers. I'm looking for sales though. So he like touches on all the topics and he like goes back over and like so typically, which I don't think will happen with this company, because I don't think that, stop saying hi and hit that like button, gotta go. For sure. Thanks Ryan for jumping on and bringing it, man. Not gonna slip up on this one. So typically, in the 10K is they'll in the first few like pages of the document that talk about sales and where their sales came from. But I just use probably like sales. We'll just go with sales. Never mind. It'll so wholesale. Oh, these are apparently all their subsidiaries. Fashion Barn. Never heard of them. Fashion Bonanza. Sales. We evaluated sales merchandise. Yeah, okay. I already read that. For net sales and files and store merchandise. So basically all we're looking for is that like no company made up 10% or more of their sales. That's never a good thing. I mean, Texas and California, those companies did, but that's not a specific like company. So we announced an intention to open a new distribution center in California and relocate our existing California distribution center to this facility. Construction began in the new facility in 2017. Cool. That's advertising, seasonality. We don't care about that. Not that much. To manage our inventory levels. Okay, yep, we understand that. We rely on manufacturers located in 4 countries for a significant amount of merchandise. So 19% of their vendors located in China. But I think that they have a pretty diversified vendor base too. Just, I mean, if you walk in the store, you can tell. Unresolved staff comments. None. Just thought I'd point that out. Oh my goodness, I yawned again. Come grab coins for me yawning. So yeah, it doesn't look too bad as far as that. I would say that they're both diversified as far as consumer base goes. So we'll go ahead and just put it on there that yes. Oops. Is their consumer base broad and unlikely to consolidate? Yes. Yes. Delete that. So, bargaining power of the customers, backwards integration, and switching cost. I would say that there's not much switching cost to using their products versus buying them on Amazon. So, very little switching cost, which might be bad. And then as far as backward integration, that means like the ability for a customer to start a kind of store like that. I think that that's very none. Like there's not really. It'll be hard for a customer to do that. And then as far as suppliers, switching costs for a supplier would be for them to find another store, which to some degree there is, but like through Amazon and that kind of thing. Oh, switching costs. Yeah, there's very little switching costs. There's a lot of switching costs. No, there's not. If I got a lot of switching costs, that means that that's a good thing for the company. So switching costs is basically for them to go find another person that will buy, another consumer that's going to buy stuff for them. And then forward integration would be them starting their own company, which I couldn't really see that happening either. That would require a lot of infrastructure building, especially to do what Big Lots does. They got like 1,400 stores or something like that, and 5 distribution places located throughout the United States. So for that, I would say that it's not going to happen on forward integration. Switching costs, though, with Amazon and that kind of thing, I would say that there's still there's very little switching cost on both sides. So that's a little bit hard right there, I would say. And just based upon those, that means that there is some bargaining power between the suppliers. Because there is, with the institution of the internet, I would say maybe there is the ability for forward integration. Threat of substitute. I think that there's a high direct substitute. Obviously, with like Dollar Tree, TJ Maxx, like you name it. Sorry, it wasn't. There could be some forward or backwards integration with the institution of online, but I don't think that there's that much. Like looking at brick and mortar and then looking at online, I don't think it's going to be as much. But switching costs could be like pretty good. Pretty little, so it could be pretty easy for like the consumer or the supplier to switch, because there's a lot of people. Like they said, it's a highly competitive area, so because it's highly competitive, that means that there's a lot of people doing it, so it's easy for people to just jump around to get the best price. Yeah, so direct substitute, that would be like somebody that's like directly in competition with them. I would say Big Lots runs a weird, because they're like a bigger retail store. So when I think of Dollar Tree, I think of like not like low quality, but kind of more similar to, like they offer some food product, mostly like processed in that form, but just a smaller overall store as far as square footage. Big Lots is usually typically a bigger retail store compared to like a Dollar General or that kind of thing. So I haven't been there in a while. I guess it would help if I went there, then I would have a little bit better idea on exactly everything that they do. But a direct substitute would be a product that could just replace this product, which I think that there is, because there is Amazon and eBay. So there is that, and then also like Walmart and that kind of thing. So I'd say that the direct substitute, so it'd be like, for instance, the threat of a substitute is like the competition in the market, and then a direct substitute is no. Okay. So the threat of a substitute is the actual category. Then there's 4: doing direct substitute, doing without, wholly different, and then threat of a new entrance. That would be the 4. So I got it all mixed up. Yeah, so like Big Lots typically has more square footage than like a Dollar General or a Dollar Tree or something like that, or a 99-cent store or something like that. I would say that they're more comparatively to like a 99-cent store. I don't know if you've ever heard of like a GTM or something like that, but something similar to that, where it's a larger facility, larger brick and mortar. So maybe it's like double the size of like a Dollar Tree or something like that. So that way they can offer furniture, because Dollar Tree doesn't offer furniture and that kind of thing. They offer a lot of low end. Dollar Tree specifically offers a lot of low end stuff. Doing without. I wouldn't know specifically if there's like people have the. I mean, obviously, like I look at it like, yeah, people could definitely do without it. It's not like an everyday thing. That's a pretty good deal for $500. Oh my goodness. Sorry for yawning. So I would say that, yeah, they definitely could go without. But I feel like a lot of people still shop there quite regularly. So I would say that it's probably not likely for people to do without. We'll just go ahead and give it like a medium. High, medium, low. That's what I'm going to rate them. Is there a wholly different substitute? For instance, somewhere where people could go, maybe like a cheap way to get like a monthly subscription or something like that. Wholly different product. So what we're talking about is end retailer, but is there something else out there that's not retail specific? That's what we're trying to figure out. And I don't think that there is. There's not really much. There's not really much difference. I would say I don't think that there's much wholly different products. So I would say that's probably low. And then threat of new entrances. As far as the brick and mortar goes, I don't think that there's many threats of new entrances. I think that's been wrote off. As far as online though, there's, like they were saying, it's highly competitive. So we're gonna go ahead and go with what they said, which is high. And then yeah, the furniture, which might be something that they might identify this year, is that if we can beef up the furniture sales, they could do a lot better. But yeah, I think that yeah, especially when you can get sectionals for $500, man, that are nice. Like, why would you go anywhere else? That's like going, like, literally, we went to I bought my parents a dishwasher like 3 years ago, and we went shopping at like Best Buy, all these other places, and somebody was like, why don't you guys just go to like the Sears outlet? And I was like, what do you mean, the Sears outlet? And they're like, yeah, it's like where all the like beaten up appliances go. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, for sure. And so we went there, and the dishwasher that we were looking for was like literally like 3/4 of the, no, like literally like 1/4 of the cost of what it would have cost brand new. And I think it like literally had like maybe like a ding on the side of it. It's a dishwasher, and it had like a ding on the side of it or something like that. Like it was like, this is a dishwasher, it's gonna slide in anyways, so you're not gonna see the side, so what does it matter? But you know, people don't want them dings. And then they also like service it, all that kind of stuff. So a mode identification is basically something that sets them apart from everybody else. So something that gives them the specialty, like for instance, Slash was saying with furniture, that could be like a moat. If they offer the lowest cost furniture at the best price, or the highest quality furniture at the lowest cost price. A local Big Lots had a dollar store next to it that went out of business. That may show the draw. Yeah, I mean, I think definitely that Big Lots has, because they used to be like Payless or something like that. Not Payless, they used to be called something else. I remember that. But I think that they like made the brand look a little bit, it's a little bit more classy than like a dollar store, I think. Like, people still expect to get a good deal there, but I think that they've also like beefed up the like look of it. So as far as government goes, I don't think that there's any government moat, so I would say no. Network could be possible. Cost, I would say that they probably have a little bit of a brand. Moat, I mean, people know Big Lots for having cheap prices and I would say halfway decent property cost, or not product cost. So, and then product quality. Switching cost, I would say that there's not. This would be a no. There's not really much moat with switching cost. I mean, I think even Walmart has no moat as far as switching costs. There's nothing stopping me from going to buy from Amazon or eBay. Like you guys seen it. I was buying from APMEX my silver and switched to buy from another company that's going to give it to me cheaper, $14 or $12 instead of $20. So like the switching cost for me was like, yeah, like it's obvious. And so then I would go, if I was, for instance, buying a lot of silver through APMEX and I made up like 10% of their sales or more, I could go to APMEX and be like, hey, I'm going to switch over to this company. They're giving it to me at $12 an ounce. You guys are making me pay $20 because I'm paying shipping on every single one of the half an ounces, and I'm not going to do that anymore. So you guys either need to give me a cheaper price or I'm switching. And they'd be like, well, like, what's it going to cost for you to switch? And I'm like, it's not going to cost. I'm going to save money switching. And they'd be like, oh, well, we need to drop our prices then. And you'd be like, yeah. And then next thing you know, that would reflect on their financials the next year because obviously I wouldn't be paying as much money. So ingrainedness is like how much people just utilize it, like how much it's ingrained part of our brain. For me, it's not that ingrained, but I can only speak for myself. And it's probably because the closest Big Lots for me is like 20 minutes away. So for me, it's not really ingrained, but I think that people that live close by Big Lots, it's something that's ingrained. So the local population, and then maybe online will become more ingrained. So I would say this is maybe a maybe. I would say I can't give it a yes or a no, but if I had to rate, I would probably say it's probably closer to a no than it is. Cost, I think cost is definitely a moat that sets them apart. And like network is, I think like their distribution and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Yo, thanks for the link, man. Should have made that a referral link. Yo, check out my affiliate link in the description. By the way, I need 3 qualified sales or else I'll lose my Amazon affiliate. But basically, if you click one of those links in the description and then go buy something from Amazon, it doesn't matter what you buy. I get paid either way. Yo, that's actually pretty nice looking. Nice job, Slash. Bet you financed it with my... I was gonna say, bet you... I wasn't gonna say finance, I was gonna say, bet you bought it with that silver that I sent over, huh? No, I'm just kidding. Nah, man, that one looks really good. Like, that's nice. For Big Lots? Like, I'm like, I would never expect to see that. That tells you how long it's been since I went to... And it's a Simmons, huh? That's cool. Over here browsing around shopping for furniture. So I would say yes, they do have a little bit of moat for their network. But other companies do have their network, like as far as like shipping, receiving, buying, selling, all that kind of stuff. But I think that they also have their you know, stuff. Compensation and ownership. So this is kind of interesting stuff. Basically, I would have to look at the book, so I'm not going to handle this probably right now. I'll probably just end up leaving it right here because I would probably rate this a no just based upon all these things right here. Like with switching costs, and then they don't really have much of a moat, and there's a high threat of new entrances. So that means that they're going to really have to be expending a whole lot of energy to stay on top. I think that their market cap was not undervalued, but I can go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and pull check that real quick. Right now their market cap is 1.7 bill. 1.1763 So they're a 16 of a market cap or free cash flow, so they're not that overpriced. An 8 would be is where I'd like to see it, or anything less than an 8. Which it would have to be. I think I was calculating around 900,000 or 900 million instead of 1.7. So if you get rid of this, it drops down to 7. So that would be more where we like to see it. So we'd have to drop $1 billion, which I don't think will happen. So it's not cheap, but that doesn't mean it's not bad. My wife picked it up the other day, so. And then we'll go look at the EV or EI, which I think I already calculated, which is a 6. So I would say that possibly it's cheap if you're looking at enterprise value over operating income. But both of them I would like to see around this one I'd like to see under an 8, and this one I'd like to see under a 7. Why will you lose your Amazon affiliate status? Do they require a certain amount of purchase? Yeah, so when you first sign up, you have to have like 3 qualified sales in like 160 days or 190 days or something like that. It's like literally like 6 months. I don't know. I don't really care though, because I haven't really made any money off of it anyways. So for me, it's like I think I made like 10 cents or something, because I've had 1 qualified sale for my mother-in-law. So I originally signed up because I was like, oh yeah, definitely, like I'm sure that some people will click the link and go there. But nah, most people don't. So I mean, it doesn't, honestly, for me, it's like why does it really matter, you know? Like, for me, it's like, it's there. If people click it, then they go there, they could buy the book directly, or they could just there to shop around, because it does install a cookie on the computer. So if you like click it and go buy something else, I still get paid for the conversion of the sale for up to 24 per hour. That's kind of like the breakdown on it. But honestly, I was watching like other people talk about like how to help make more money on YouTube, and they were saying like this, go with Amazon affiliates. It's easy. People click the links, then they buy something, or they just do their regular shopping, and it works out for you. I'm like, okay, cool, like whatever, we'll try it out. It was like how to make money if you only got 1,000 subscribers on YouTube or something, and I was like, do this. I was like, okay, cool, like I'm definitely for sure down to try it. But it hasn't really worked out for me. But that's also, I haven't really pushed anything that's in the description, so it would be understandable. So as far as market cap over free cash flows, they're overvalued. Evolution, or I always think of Evolution. I don't know why. Enterprise value over operating income, they're a 6, which is really good. We'd like to see that under a 7, and that's what we'd like to see under an 8. So it's almost double of what we'd like to see that at. And for me, it wouldn't be something that I would probably look into buying, just because they don't have there is a lot of, it is very, very highly competitive market, and it's hard for me to say. I hate retail to begin with, because it could all change in a matter of instance. And there's nothing, I don't feel like there's nothing really that sets Big Lots apart from other companies in that same space. I think that, and that's the problem I think that a lot of them are having, is that they realize that, yeah, they have brand loyalty right now, but maybe that brand loyalty is just based upon price or something like that, or the fact that it's convenient or something like that. Have a bit of an Amazon sweet. Yes, man, me too. Actually, In all honesty, I don't buy much from Amazon. It's kind of funny because I like to test Amazon right now. With my woodworking company, they recently, well, like 2 years ago, they launched something called Amazon Handmade. And so I tried so hard. First of all, you got like submit an application, all this kind of stuff. I got accepted. And so then I go to start like putting my links up and all this kind of stuff to really make it work. And it was supposed to be free as a handmade artist. And like they wanted to, so they tried to hit my card for $50 or something like that. And I didn't, I had like a card that had, it was an ATM or just a debit card on there. So, and then I don't keep much cash on that account. So I was like, oh, I'll just put this one on there for now. Like I got it on me, and didn't use my credit card. And so they hit that card. There wasn't $50 on it. And I was like, yeah, like that would make sense. You guys aren't supposed to charge me anyways. And so then they're like, oh, well, you just need to update your card information and so on and so forth. I was like, okay. So go back in there and update my card information to my credit card that has a god-awful amount of like huge amount of credit limit on there. So I was like, whatever, like this will be fine. Like whatever they want to charge me, it's cool. Like I want to just be on the platform because it's a new thing that Amazon is doing. So I know that they're going to try to push it and get sales. And it's Amazon, so it's growing still. So I could potentially generate more sales, and it'll give me kind of like, Etsy is very, very competitive, whereas like Amazon Handmade is not going to be as competitive. And updated the card information. A month later, got hit again. They were like, your $50 didn't go through, and I'm like, that's because I don't owe anybody anything. And so then I call Amazon, and like they're like, oh, well, you got to contact the accounting department. The only way to do that is by email. Great. So I email them, and you know what they say? They send back an automated email. Your account looks like your account is outstanding, and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, I need to literally talk to someone to explain the situation because nobody knows what the heck is going on. And I was like, this is ridiculous. So I literally spent like 4 or 5 hours on the phone with Amazon trying to get this figured out and didn't get anywhere with it. I was like, this is ridiculous. You guys are wasting my time. I should have just focused the last 5 hours on building my Etsy store better and creating new products for my Etsy store and maybe building my own website or whatever. Like, I can't believe that you guys have literally wasted. That was only one day. So you can imagine I've spent a few long days on the phone with Amazon trying to get this figured out. It's probably been a collective 20 hours, and I was like, this is ridiculous. This is like half a week's worth of work I've been spending on the phone with you guys, and we haven't been able to make any ground. So I'll just stop buying from you because literally I want my 20 hours worth of time back, and so the only way that I can get that back is by not buying stuff from you and talking crap about your guys' company. So as far as the business goes from it, I don't use Amazon unless I absolutely have to. For instance, like we have a product that we need to get in and utilize 2-day shipping to get in, but I'll do everything within my power to go buy from somewhere else. And typically when I go out, like I try to go through this to the small business to buy stuff. I mean, it's a little bit more price, but like for me, I think building relationships, network locally is important. Something that I've learned from my wife recently, since we've been married, is that supporting local businesses is like, they like love it. Like it's something that they really enjoy. So like for instance, like when I go buy stain and that kind of stuff, like there's a company that I guess is pretty local. They're small business, so I go there and buy the stain for my wood from them and that kind of stuff. So it happens, man. That's the way that big businesses are. So it's not, for me, it's not surprising that I was treated like that, but it is what it is. So I just do my thing. So it's kind of surprising that I actually went with them for an affiliate link, but if it doesn't work out, I'll just go with someone else. Like it's not really much of a difference, I guess. Yeah, I was just more upset that I spent so much time with them, like with an entire week. And it was like I spent like 5 hours. And then the next month, or like 2 weeks later, it was like, it would be like, your account's in, I know. Exactly. I think that they're partnering with FedEx to get that happening. I was telling them last night, I said Walmart, what they need to do is, Walmart could easily take really hardcore like shots at Amazon, even more than that. You gotta think. So here's my idea, and if Walmart, you want to take this idea and run with it, by all means. I'm sure that someone else already has this idea, but Walmart has so much infrastructure. They have literally a store in like every single city. Like, there's a store that's literally like probably like 5 minutes away. Then there's a store that's like 20 minutes away. Like, they could do almost in essence same day delivery, like a Grubhub kind of thing. Like, they could literally make that happen on a lot of their products. So you get that. Like, Amazon can't make it happen because they don't have the infrastructure. So if Walmart but what Walmart lacks right now is online sales. So Walmart needs to figure a way to boost their online sales. And like I was telling my wife, I said, I think the problem exists is that most people, when they think of Walmart, they think of brick and mortar. They don't think of getting stuff shipped to your house from Walmart. So Walmart needs to break that stigma that they have of, I go to Walmart instead of like, I buy these from Walmart and they get shipped here. And I think one way to do that is they could do same day delivery on products that are in store, in stock. And then secondly, they could also they got such huge infrastructure buildings like retail stores. They could take and convert just like a quarter of it, so they operate on 3/4 of the store, take a quarter of it solely for distribution to that area. And they could do like whatever most sold products or whatever, and hold them in that distribution center, that quarter of their store, and then have delivery drivers, boom, daily, running out. So they grab all their stuff, go deliver for like in 2 hours to just like specifically like whatever, a 20-mile radius of that store, 10-mile radius of that store. That's it. And then come back, boom, deliver some more. Like, that's literally like, could you imagine? You can go buy a mattress from like Mattress Firm or Sleep Train or whatever it is, and like, and from there, like, you can get the mattress delivered the same day. You understand that? Like, why can't Walmart have that happen? Like, why do they got to do 2-day shipping? They got the infrastructure to make it literally same day shipping. The problem, and I think that they don't want to commit to, is the fact that they don't have the online sales to basically say, hey, we need to open up distribution centers in every single one of our retail stores. But hands down, saving the most people the most time would be same day delivery from in-store purchases, and you just have these freaking cargo vans that run it from a 10-mile radius. It literally would be, I think it would literally be so easy, and it would be a game changer. Hook it up, Walmart. I'll run it for you guys. We have 2 stores in Bowling Green. I think one of the stores is considered an experimental store. Probably. I know that we have a Starbucks here in our city, and they generate the most sales. They're like the busiest store, and they're also like the experimental store. So that's where they test a lot of new products, a lot of new recipes, all that kind of stuff, because we're so busy. So they get a lot of good feedback here. But yeah, it'll make sense. It's for them to do it as far as experimental. Like, I even think like pickup is completely lame. That still wastes your time. You gotta get out of your vehicle, you gotta go in the store, you gotta wait in line, then you gotta pick it up. But what Walmart does get is that you go in the store, so you're gonna buy something else. But hands down, yeah, like in business, the number one thing besides health and family is time. And if you can save, so if you can help people with their family, if you can help them with themselves, that's why like food, nutrition, health products, all that kind of stuff, working out is so easy to sell because it's like your health. You just, like, you want to live long, you got to focus on your health. Family, like creating family fun experiences, Disney, Walt Disney, parks like that, all that kind of stuff always will be around because people want to create experiences, have experiences with their family, build relationships, that kind of thing. And time is another valuable asset that we all have. Everybody has a certain limited amount of time, and I should go back and record that about Walmart. I'm gonna go ahead and start recording that. Anyways, guys, what's up? Welcome. This is my thoughts on Walmart's distribution. How I think Walmart should run their distribution department and compete. This is how I think Walmart's only chance, one of their only chances at taking down Amazon would be. So, for those of you guys that don't know, Walmart seems to be the only competition that can compete with Amazon in that retail space, either first of all online and then second brick and mortar. And what Walmart has that I think Amazon lacks, and the advantage that Walmart has and what they need to use, is their infrastructure that they do have. And like I was saying a little bit earlier, they have this huge amount of infrastructure. They basically have a Walmart in every single city. Let me go ahead and actually expand this up real quick. So Walmart has a huge amount of infrastructure. Like I was saying, they have buildings basically in every single city. And what I was suggesting was, yeah, they recently launched a advertising campaign to basically attack Amazon with 2-day shipping. Like, hey, Amazon can do it, we can do it too, and you don't got to pay a membership fee. So that's awesome. Like, congratulations, Walmart, for taking down, trying to come at the giant we call and have learned to come to Amazon. However, what I was suggesting was for Walmart to take a quarter of their store, or maybe even just like 1/5 of their store, you don't got to be a quarter, and turn that into a distribution center solely for the market of like a 10-mile radius around that store. And then from there have vans or like commercial trucks or whatever running distribution to the local residents around that community. And for instance, you could do like you could have a delivery like run every 2 hours, similar to like a Grubhub or something like that. And Walmart could either do it themselves or like do third-party contractors or whatever, however they want to run it. But I think it would be smarter if they possibly looked at employees and then they just run the deliveries, because Walmart gets a shipment in every single day. They have the best logistics basically as far as inventory goes. They don't hold inventory in their store or anything like that. And I think that they could do pretty successful with running shipments, running deliveries from store to customer, and they could advertise same-day delivery on in-store items. Like right now they offer same-day pickup on in-store items, which obviously it makes sense. You could go to the store and buy it, so like why would they offer it? Doesn't, like, what, they just go grab it from the shelf and bring it over to the pickup place, and then you, instead of walking to the shelf, you walk in and grab it from the pickup counter. But I think it would be such a game changer for them to run that distribution center right out of their local store to that like 10-mile radius and offer same-day delivery to each and every one customer that's in that 10-mile or 15-mile radius. However, I think the reason why excuse me. However, I think the reason why Walmart is not going to move forward with this here soon is because what I've been seeing from them is that they've been lacking online sales. They're not as competitive as they would like to be with Amazon. And that's something with first of all, I was noticing that on Walmart.com, they don't really give a very, very good product description on what exactly is sold on Walmart.com. Like, I was looking at t-shirts the other day, a 6-pack. It doesn't tell you if it's 100% polyester, 100% cotton, or 50% cotton, 50% polyester. It doesn't tell you that. You go to Amazon and you get 3 or 4 bullet points of what exactly the product is. On Walmart, it's lacking. So obviously, yes, Amazon right now is crushing it in the online space. They have a huge database of products and all this kind of stuff. Walmart, however, needs to really booster that. I think booster the information through the online. Right now there's no information on Walmart.com as far as online sales go. So buying something from there, yeah, it might be cheaper. You might be able to get it at a better price. But if you don't have the information, you don't know what you're specifically buying, you're going to go somewhere else where you know that you're getting the product that you actually want. So that's something that Walmart needs to look at as well. So I would look for Walmart, first of all, to boost their online sales, and then second of all, create those local distribution centers to where they can beat Amazon out with same-day delivery, and then boom, hands down, saving people time. And Amazon, I would say, watch out. Anyways, guys, it's been real. Thanks for watching. Thanks for enjoying my thoughts and opinions on Amazon versus Walmart. Much love. I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Anyways, guys, had to recap real quick. I think they are probably thinking about doing something similar. Yeah, delivering groceries is something that I know Smart Final specifically has done recently. So Smart Final, they go through a third party for delivery for groceries, but it makes sense. Like, you can do it. You got like Uber Eats and all this kind of stuff, and Grubhub and Postmates. Like, they could either go third party contractor or even go local, like, distribution. Like, it doesn't make as much sense, I guess. I don't know. I think that Amazon needs to watch themselves. Same day delivery, man. That's a game changer. Or 1 day. They could do it 1 day delivery, so it will be delivered the next day. They don't got to do 2 day. 1 day for in-store. Beating them out. You know how many people would order? You know how many people order stuff from Amazon? Like, people would order it from it's the same product. You get it a day faster. That's why it set Amazon apart, basically, was 2-day shipping. Crazy stuff. Crazy. Sign language for crazy, by the way. Crazy. Cool. Let's see if my Robinhood portfolio turned back green again. Yo, REITs are taking a hit today. Oh my goodness, 27.77. Are you guys kidding me? I generated 11% over the last couple weeks on this thing. What? That's crazy. HPT, man, up 20. I'm up 11% on HPT already since I bought literally a couple weeks ago. You might need to put your logo in the bottom left for that video before you post it. You have the left, right audio channels. Yeah, I know. That's because I've been leaving the mic plugged in, so when I unplug it, it'll turn it off. But it's I have a shotgun mic on my camera, just in case audio goes out on here or whatever. And also, like, I get in a case when I record actually for my regular videos, so I just forget to unplug it on the live stream. But yeah, I'll definitely try to put something over there. I'll put an overlay or something like that on there. It'll be pretty easy, yeah. I'll just put like the Walmart sign or something. It'll be pretty easy, yeah. Thanks. So yeah, definitely. I know that could definitely be distracting. Anyways, guys, it has been real. I'm gonna wrap it up right there because I gotta attend to the son, who's probably up right now. I do hope to eventually get on here at like 5:30 and run at 5:30 to 7:30. I just been having, it's been really hard for me to fall asleep at night. And it's not because I'm like been exhausted. It's not like, I don't know, yesterday I took a nap at like 4, so I slept from like 4 to 6 p.m. So that's probably why I didn't go to bed really early. But I'm definitely trying to make sure that I'm up and ready to rumble by like 5:30. So sorry, I apologize for, you know, getting on an hour and a half late. But definitely, my camera's about to die. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And be on the lookout for later tonight. I'm going to re-upload a little bit of my stream. Well, this stream will be re-uploaded, but then I'll also re-upload some of my like past stream, like a little like snippet, Keith compressed or something. I think that's what I call it, Keith consolidated or something. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. See you all tomorrow night, Tuesday night showdown. See you guys. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it.